Hello guys, LegnaK here, back on the Pokecube server, and we are still building this roof that we were doing last time, and this is kind of like a bulk recording, because I don't know if I'm going to have time. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time this week by recording wise, because, as I said, work's been hectic. But anyways, guys, I have to ask this: one, am I recording? And two, how are you guys doing today? It's something I think I'm always going to ask, because I want to know how everybody's doing. But okay, of course. So we gotta make some more of this. We gotta make a lot more stairs. But it's starting to come along pretty nice. I mean, it's not exactly the prettiest, but we're gonna make this work. Alright, so let's not fall to our deaths, like I almost did a couple times, and intentionally did last time almost. I knew I was gonna survive that, guys, don't worry. But that's actually not too bad looking. Ooh, I like it. Me likey. Me likey. Alright, so where do I begin today? Nothing bad, but I will say this. We've got a bunch of town planning to do. And the reason I say that is because, as I mentioned last episode, the server's getting bigger. And now that the server's getting bigger, we're going to need to do a lot of new things. Namely, actually have a Pokemart and all those kind of things. And they're not going to be one of those tiny little Pokemarts. They're actually going to be some of the bigger things. It's going to have, hopefully, if we can get around to it, depending on how everything goes, I should say, we might have like a TM shop. We might, ooh, no. We might have, you know, TM shops, berries, and all those other lovely little things that a trainer would be incomplete without. However, we gotta figure out where to place said building, and we gotta figure out a style. Since everything else is kind of in a rustic style, we gotta come up with a general store theme. So, as soon as I finish this roof, which I'm probably gonna do like a little bit of that off camera, I might actually just like skip all this, because it's just constantly shift click, and nobody wants to see this. I mean, what I could do is I could talk about that story that I was going to mention last time about the roof, and actually, you know what? I think we're going to do that. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you guys a nice little story that when I tried to become, or I tried being an electrician with a couple people, and it was one of those spur of the moment things. They're like, "Hey, do you want to make an easy, you know, $75-100?" I was like, you know what, fine. I could always use the money and stuff like that. And they're like, great, we'll pick you up tomorrow at 8. Tomorrow at 8. Keep in mind, this was about 9:30 that night. And I'm already horrible when it comes to a sleeping schedule. My schedule is now completely trashed. I will say that. My schedule, like, alright, for the record, I'm recording this at 4 in the morning. I'm far from tired. I sleep until sundown, pretty much. Sundown, so about 9 o'clock. No. About 8 o'clock is when I wake up. Anywhere from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I'm up till noon the next day. Like, I have such a strange sleeping schedule. So, anyways, I was already cranky, and I was not, I wouldn't say cranky, but I was tired. I was not in the mood for it. And the guys I was working with, one was I try to say nice things about people. This guy, there were no nice things about. He was a very nasty person. He was very racist. He was very, shrewd, very sexist, One of those people that you do not want to willingly hang out with unless you're one of those people. Which, as you guys can tell, I'm not. I cannot stand racism. I hate racism. It's stupid, it's immature, and it's childish. That's why I do not play on game systems, and I do not play games such as Call of Duty and stuff like that. And I'm not saying people who do play Call of Duty are automatically racist, but there's a big enough fair share of, those kind of kids that ruin the game for me. It ruins the spirit of the game. But anyways, let's get this. I go to work, and I'm tired, I'm groggy, and stuff like that. Didn't have time, and they said, okay, well, we're going to stop for lunch. Okay, and, that's not, a big sin that we didn't even stop for breakfast or anything. It was one of those things, it's like, okay, fine. It happens. You turn around, and they say, okay, at first, they said it was going to be just a quick job. Shouldn't be more than 2 hours. Ended up being almost a 12-hour job. From 8 to 8. Well, it was 8 to, 7, but still. I sat there. I was tired. The only way I got woken up was because they're like, here, this is what you're going to do for electricity. They're like, do you know anything about electricity? I was like, all I know is that I don't know anything about it. That was literally what I said, and they're like, great, that's good enough. That's good enough. Not knowing anything about electricity is good enough for electricity. Completely logical. Completely logical. But anyways, there's a deerling above me. Anyways, they have me, a 300-pound guy at the time, or 320-pound guy at the time, they have me climb up a ladder, get onto the roof, inside the attic of this building. And let me tell you this, I'm pretty sure that if it was recorded, it would easily be one of the funniest things a person could see. Because I could just see now that my fat little butt was just trying to shuffle its way up this ladder, like half asleep, way more than half asleep, I should say, and just clinging on for dear life because the one guy wasn't, he didn't care. He was just, as I said, absolutely nothing nice to say about this guy. And he turns around and he hits the ladder, almost knocking me off. So, luckily, I was way over halfway into the attic at the time. And I was like, do you think you could be a little more careful? He's like, do you think you could be a little less heavy? Okay, fine, fine, fine. As I said, I don't care. People can mock my weight. People mock my weight all the time. I don't care. I'm working on it, which I should say this, and I'm actually really happy to say this. For the first time in like 6 years, I know, a long time, 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, for the first time in 7 years, I'm actually under 300 pounds. Yes, everybody knows I'm a fatty. Everybody knows I'm fat. But I checked myself. I weighed myself the other day, and I thought that something was messed up. One, I keep falling, but no, for real, I checked my weight and everything, and it comes up saying I'm only 286 pounds. That can't be right. There ain't no way that's right. I was just like 300 the other day. I checked it like 3 different times and made sure, you know, there wasn't anything under the weight scale that was messing up with the weight, stuff like that. I was like, there's no way. And I know that, you know, that's still, you know, I'm still way overweight. I'm still way overweight. But I was just sitting there, I was like, okay, well, yay? I mean, I still have a while to go, but it's a start. And, like, for those who don't know, I've actually been actively trying to lose weight to an extent. Like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, eating the healthiest and stuff like that, but I'm actually trying to lose the weight. I'm trying to not be such... trying not to be such that kind of person to sit there and not do anything. Like, me, I prefer to walk everywhere, stuff like that. Now, there are times I'll sit there and be like, no, I don't want to walk, I'm tired. But then again, everybody gets tired, and technology has gone to the point of you don't need to do anything anymore, pretty much, because vehicles. Alright, and I think this is actually off, because this extends like 2 out this way, right? Yeah, it goes out 2, so I gotta kind of clamber my way up again. Gotta get rid of this too. But, anyways, back on the story of the electrician, being LegnaK the electrician. I'm sitting there, and I'm trying, and he ends up knocking the ladder down altogether. And he forgets about me. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, you got a fat dude in the attic. How are you going to get me down? I'll just stumble down there, fatty. Really? Really? You know what? Before you do that, feed me the wires. Feed me the wires. I'm like, I ain't feeding you nothing. He's like, of course, you want to be fed too. Like, this dude was mean. Like, he was just mean. But, you know what? It's one of those things is, I don't care no more. Like, well, I never really cared to begin with. But, he was just sitting there, and, like, he was just trying his hardest to sit there and degrade me. And is there something red up there? No, I'm seeing the center. But anyways, that's painful. But he's sitting there, he's like degrading me every 5 seconds. I'm like, dude, do you really have nothing better to do? And I sat there. He almost, like, about an hour into, like 2 hours later into this, one of the dumbest things ever. I need to stop doing this. I'm going to die. I'm going to die doing this. But I'm sitting there, and I tell him, don't flip the switch, because I'm handling live wires. Now, to be completely honest, I don't know 2 things about electricity that well. Like, all I know is that without it, I wouldn't be, you know, talking to you guys. That's about my extent of electricity, and I do know gravity very well, as you guys can already tell. But, anyways, he continues on, and I say don't flip the switch, because, you know, I know flipping switches lead to power turning on, and I'm holding live wires, because he wanted me to. Apparently, he thought I said flip the switch. Oh man, I heard that switch flip, and the moment I heard him like flip that switch, I dropped those wires, and they started sparking. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Told you, don't flip the switch." Well, I thought you said flip the switch. Yeah, so I almost died to this. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, muttering under my breath, because honestly, I'm not going to sit there and say anything out loud, because obviously this dude's got the IQ of... I hear footsteps. Oh, it might be the professor. But anyways, this guy's obviously got the IQ of a drunk goldfish. And I just... absolutely no care anymore. I'm like fed up with this, and I think I overdid this. It's over 1. So that's over. That's over too much. I think. I think I overdid this. Oops. Let's see. This goes over 1. Yeah, I overdid this one, so I gotta fix that. But anyways, turn around, and I'm tired. I'm fed up. On the ride back, I'm just out. And I swear to God, this dude thought I was like completely asleep. But no, he was wrong. Because I don't sleep around people that I don't know that well. It's just something about me. I just cannot do it. I just cannot physically fall asleep with some people that I don't know, you know, within a certain amount of feet around me. Like, even when Nikki first came down here, like, she could just walk right by. She didn't even have to be, you know, near the room. My door could have been shut, and I just jolted straight awake. Like, it's this, like, or like this subconscious warning thing. It's crazy. But anyways, turn around, and this dude is just sitting there calling me every single racial remark in the book. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. It is not worth it. It's not worth getting in the fight. It's not worth, you know, all this crap. And I was like, well, at least I'm getting paid. That's all I care about. So I'm getting paid for this, right? It's supposed to be, he said $12 an hour. You wanna know how much he paid me? For 7 hours of work? He paid me a total of $50. Yeah. Gave me $50 for that entire thing. And it took him almost 2 months to get to that. It took almost two months to give me my money. And when I said, well, I thought this was supposed to be, you know, a certain amount of money per this, he turns around and he's like, you're lucky I paid you at all. So yeah. I almost got killed by a drunk monkey. For nothing, pretty much. Pretty much. But, yeah, that's another reason why I won't deal with electricity. Or that's the main reason, I should say, I won't deal with electricity. Because electricity... yeah. I don't deal with electricity no more. Frank, my mom's boyfriend, actually was trying to get me into learning how to do all these things. And I just sat there and was like, look, no disrespect to you at all, but you've worked with this guy. Like, because he's worked with this guy, and this dude, he's just not a pleasant guy to be around. Because actually, now that it comes to memory, me and Frank, my mom's boyfriend, were sitting there, and we actually did a job together with this guy. And this dude was making no sense, and it was just like helping him build a shed. He's like, no, I want this done, and absolutely none of it made sense because it wasn't how the shed was supposed to be built and stuff like that. And I think that's the first time and like the only time I pretty much ever cussed at somebody who would be considered my boss. Because again, this dude was not paying. This dude does not pay people. So, since he doesn't pay people, it's a miracle that he still has technically a business. I know. Crazy, right? But anyways, yeah. This also took him a couple months to do everything. Or it took a couple weeks for him to pay me and stuff like that. So, oh well. But this is looking nice. I am liking this. I'm liking this. Actually, does not look too bad. However, what I'm going to do is, since we're already 20 minutes in on this episode, we're going to put all this up. We still got the Nullberry on us, and the Egg of Eevee, and we still do not have a name for our little Eggins, wherever she is. Oh, no, I almost put her in the box. Alright, still need a name for her. So, we're just going to kind of ignore that for the moment. and we're gonna find our capture of the day. We're gonna find our capture of the day. We got 17 Pokeballs. We got a couple Dust Cubes and a Repeat Cube. Seaflame gave me those, which is so nice of him. Like, that was really nice of him, and I do appreciate that. Because, like, I don't know how to make them. To be completely honest, I don't know how to make them. However, today, I'm going to run over to the beach. And the reason we're going to run over to the beach is because I want to try and find a freaking Krabby. Because Krabby is cool. Plus, I get to rub it in Nutty's face, saying, "Hey, I got Sir Butt Pinch before you did. Haha." Nah, but for real, I do want Krabby or Kingler on my team, solely for the fact is, I could teach Cinder a lesson. I'm so tired of that Quilava just bodying me after my Scizor goes down. Literally nothing else can take it on. It's just... It's a death sentence, guys. Alright, this Pokemon are a little too powerful for Ekans, right? No, Ekans did good. Ah, Ekans died. But hey, she took one out at least, right? I mean, that's good enough for me to begin with, because she's just a baby, but you come back here. Alright, so we got two. Alright, so Ekans isn't doing too bad. Let's give her a berry. Let's give her a couple berries. There we go. Alright, so Ekans is going to come with us. Anyways, I want to find this Krabby. I want to find this Krabby so bad. I'm willing to do desperate measures. Actually, I wouldn't say too much desperate measures, because that could be considered cheating. Also, this needs to render. I want to show you guys what I did to this mountain so far. I haven't really done too much, but I have, like, if you look up in the map, you can actually see that I have a pathway, like, somewhat of a pathway. And, ooh, I almost overlooked this thing. Look at this, guys. Look at this Starmie, or Staryu. It's so well done. It looks so good. Like, the person who has been, like, there's one person, and I don't know who it is, who keeps giving Thut models. I don't know if they, like, want to stay anonymous or whatever. But whoever does it, they are doing such a good job with these models. And I can't thank them enough because they do them so good, and I really need the help at times. So, like, these guys do terrific. This is the same guy who also made the Pinsir model, which I was trying to look for yesterday, or last episode, I should say. That Magmar's still somehow alive in the water. No. See if you guess, it died. Let's see, is there anything good over here? Anything good? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like these things are showing up again. And here's Thut's Combee. Wonder what it's doing. Like, it's definitely doing really good with taking all these berries and everything. Look at this thing go. Like, he is just taking everything in control. Alright, so we just ran by the beach, and Kingler, or Krabby, is not there, so we're going to run over here and stuff, and then we're just going to teleport back to spawn. Thinking that there's repels around here now, too. Terrific. Terrific, guys. Alright, so I don't know whose place is this. Might be Thut's as well. No idea. But there's actually been a lot of people around. There's the repel. There's the repel. Alright, but yeah, as I'm saying, there's a lot of people, so that's why we need to, you know, find these kind of like build these kind of things, like the mart and stuff like that, because I can't remember his name. I feel so bad because I can't remember the dude's name. He's one of Levine's friends, the Boston Keldios in the FBL, and he brought up such a terrific idea, and he was the one who actually came up with the Pokemon idea in the TM shop. So, yeah, so it's definitely going to be thanks to him that this is going to be done. Alright, and there's some lava? Lava? Light? Lava? Ooh, light. What is this? What is this? What is it? I'm not even going to question what this is. This is like some cult stuff right here. No, thank you. Megan, sorry, not interested. Let's see. Oh, there's actually another forest over here. So we could probably find... Perry. No. Perry. Go away. Don't want to deal with you. Maybe we could find a... Ooh. No. No, thank you. Those things literally just spawned right on top of us. Did you see that? Alright, so let's run through this forest. Hopefully we can find us a nice pincer. I really want a pincer. Because pincer is cool. But chances are, we're not going to find a pincer. Oh, everything's really strong here. Even if we find a pincer here, I don't think I want it. Please don't tell me he's following me. But, there's a building over here. People are just building everywhere. They got no fear. Look at this, guys. They got no fear. Zubat eggs. Oh, this isn't even a building. This is just like a place where somebody's like, okay, I'm just going to hide out for the night. And there's Breloom. Do I want a Breloom? I do want a Breloom. But they look so bad right now. I got to remodel poor Breloom. Breloom is so cute. And they make me so sad. Like, Breloom... Ooh, that's too risky. Plus, it's another steel type. I want something that isn't a steel type. Like, I love steel types, don't get me wrong. But I need to find something that's not a steel type. We're also exploring new territory now that I just realized that. So hopefully nobody else has been around here and we can go to this forest and hopefully find a pincer. I'm going to give it about 2-3 more things, and if not, well, that's all I gotta say is Crobat. I mean, Golbat, 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 Golbat. Oh my god, there's a lot of Golbat right there. Jesus. That's like looking at the scene from I Am Legend where all those freaking zombies are just huddled up in the corner. That's... No. No. No, I don't want to be here. I do, however, want to find these bloody pincers. I hope Pincer does spawn. If Pincer doesn't spawn, I hope like these things actually do spawn. I know like Steve Flynn was having an issue with that, and obviously somebody's been around this area, because there would be no reason for these Noctowl to be around. Oh, that's a remodeled Noctowl. I don't know who remodeled Noctowl, but that looks really good. Might be the same guy. That's really well done. Like, oh my gosh, that's really well done. Alright, well here we are. We're at a very different village. It's like the Pacific log of villages right now. So let's take a look over here. Let's find something different. And is that snowy? Nah, that's just sand. This is a cool looking area. And where's the Poke Center? Let's find the Poke Center. If there is one. I mean, if there's not one, that's sad. But why is there a village in the water? Alright, so obviously, there's no Poke Center here. I would have made a teleport pad here. Not a teleport pad, but a warp zone here. Or whatever. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. It's just a tiny little village. I'm not even gonna check it out. Alright, so obviously we're just burning up time going through this water. Any second now we'll be able to stop, and I'll see how much time we have left. And this is going to be a longer episode because we don't have much time left. I'm sorry about that, but you guys got to hear the lovely story of the Shogun. Dumb Trio. I don't want these, though. Shogun's not that bad of a mon. Hi, buddy. Salamence would be cool. Sneasels would be neat. I don't know how you pronounce that. Weavile. Eric, go away. I don't know where you are, Eric. Okay, you're over there. Let's just go over here. We don't want you to come over here. And I'm just freaking hitting myself all over the ground. There's so much mountain. There's so much everything. I want to find a nice cold biome. Carbinks! I didn't even see this carbink. There's Altaria. No, we don't have Mega Altaria. And plus, we kind of already have our Mega. We have Scizor. As I scroll over to Ekans. Okay. Okay. We'll find something. We'll find something in about 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 23, 22, 20-something, 20-something. I just lost count because I messed up everything. There's, Asper berries. Ooh, actually, we're going to get some of these. Asper, yeah. Because, that's a berry we don't have. And I do want to collect all the berries that we can. You know, maybe just... What was that? What was that? Was that a Wormadam? Yep, sure was a Wormadam. And then there's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything's too overpowered here. Oh, no. No, Wormadam wouldn't be too bad. Look at these things. I feel so bad because they don't look so cute on this. I really gotta remodel them because, like, Breloom is easily one of the cutest Pokemon ever. I don't know why it's so adorable, but I really want... I want to catch a Breloom. Maybe when they... Oh, there's a Sawsbuck over here. Actually, no, we're just gonna go straight up catch a Sawsbuck. Look at this thing. Afraid that was going to get worse. Where is he? Where is this Sawsbuck? Alright, so first and foremost, actually, we're going to grab, not to, we're going to go home. Not to, come out of the ball. And we're crashing. Nope, my internet's dead. So, guys, that's going to do it for this episode before we completely crash. Okay, there it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I will see you guys next time here on the Pokecube server. Hopefully we'll have internet by then. Alright guys, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.